Thank you, General, Chairman. I'm grateful for your service and grateful, Mr. Chairman, for the hearing today. I don't want to pile on, Mr. Secretary, and I'm brand new to this subcommittee, but I will say that in the same way we wouldn't go into battle without knowing the number of troops, our weaponry, the number of armaments, equipment, supplies. It's really almost impossible for this committee to do its job without details from the President, from the Department on a budget request. So I wonder whether or not we could get a commitment from all of you to come back before the committee when the full the President's budget request has been delivered, so you can answer questions in detail about it.
Certainly, we'll make sure you get those details, Congressman.
Well, getting the details is important, but also being able to answer questions about those details and what they mean, I think would be helpful. So obviously, you know, this is the chairman's decision, but I would ask you to consider coming back before the committee when the President's budget request is submitted to us, so we could get your sense of the various items in it. I want to go back to a topic I think Ms. Kaptur raised, which is Ukraine, and I really appreciate your comment that when you referred to partners on our side like Ukraine, so I'm glad we still consider them partners on our side. Last week, the Ukraine Defense Contact Group met in Brussels. I know we did not attend, you did not attend, and I don't believe you appeared even remotely, but that was a meeting which allies coordinated billions in aid to help Ukraine. We're talking about funding right now without a budget, without a plan to sustain U.S. support in what I consider the most serious conflict in Europe in a generation. So can you at least give us a sense, Mr. Secretary, of the presidential drawdown aid authorized through January 20th? Do you know how much has actually been delivered?
Which PDA?
Just the presidential authority that was given through January 20th when the new administration took over.
Ongoing PDA 71 through 74, and there's a 75th, which has not been allocated, and we're in the middle of drawdown 71 through 74.
Okay. And do you have a sense of the how much has actually been delivered?
I don't know the exact amount that has been delivered, but we're actively monitoring it as well as the lifespan of certain munitions, what munitions remain critical for us, critical for them, critical for allies like Israel. We're paying very close attention to the
Okay. And you can give us a detailed, thank you. Do you know whether the department or the President is prepared to ask for funding for the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative, and at what level?
It is a reduction in this budget. As you know, this administration takes a very different view of that conflict. We believe a negotiated peaceful settlement is in the best interest of both parties and our nation's interests, especially with all the competing interests around the globe. I don't think the word victory has been well defined or the path to it. And as a result, a path to peace that stops the killing and the carnage is something that President Trump is very invested in.
Well, look, I would certainly, I think I would define victory as making sure incursions, illegal incursions by the Russian Federation into Ukraine, which is a sovereign nation, would be a victory, but I'll leave that aside. I want to just touch briefly on, with the limited time I have, the President has announced $175 billion Golden Dome. It's been talked about. I know that what has been talked about, we understand that reconciliation includes a $25 billion down payment. We haven't really received much in clarity on the specifics. Can you tell me what the $25 billion will be used for?
Excuse me. There are many specifics that are not fitting for this setting. We're happy to get you at the appropriate level the specifics you request. But what we've done is we've built out the entire understanding of what the architecture would look like, ensuring it includes existing capabilities that can be fielded rapidly. As President Trump has made the case, we need this now, not conceptually in the future. You know, we had SDI under Ronald Reagan, which was a concept. We've fast forward to the ability to deliver these things, and the American people deserve that kind of protection. So multiple layers for multiple different types of threats, coordinated with sensors, both on the ground and in space at other layers. And we've got one of our best Space Force generals fully focused on that project in General Gutlein, who has a background in understanding those types of architectures. So we've pulled the program up to the Office of Secretary of Defense to make sure it's monitored on a monthly,
Can you tell us what the
even more regular
appropriations
basis.
request will be for Golden Dome in the 26 fiscal year?
Well, the gentleman,
Go ahead, Brandon.
Bren, excuse me, Ms. McDonald, you can get back to us on that and
Sir.
for the record, and we would appreciate that. Mr. Fleischman, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Want to welcome Secretary Hegseth, General Kane, and Mrs. McDonald. Thank you. This has been an outstanding hearing. Let me just say this. The world is a dangerous place. The nation is a dangerous place. Heartfelt